Let's work together to inspire communities of song that sing together for the joy of doing it and to the glory of God. The organist as praise band member. Today's environment of congregational singing is very diverse, and it includes a style and a tradition known as praise music. It really bothers me when the organist is not included in music making of this type, just because of misperceptions about our instrument. The sounds that our instrument can make are being used in this tradition. If you look online for videos that include praise bands that use Shruti boxes or the Hammond organ sound that has been part of pop music for generations, you're hearing instruments that are based on the same principles that our instrument is based on. So why not contribute the sound of the organ to a praise band? Here are some ideas for how you might be able to do that. You could contribute to the melody line of a praise song. Often that melody line is handled by a singer, and because our congregation is also singing, sometimes that melodic line gets lost, and congregations can't really follow what the line is. And because the line is often full of syncopations, it becomes even more tricky. So use a registration that includes higher pitches, 4-foot pitches, 2-foot pitches, and play the melody line to help the congregation. Here's a praise song called Great is the Lord. Now imagine that I'm a part of a band, but I'm playing the melody line to help the congregation sing. You can use some of your more imitative sounds on the organ to provide a little variety. Maybe you could provide a soprano saxophone counter melody to this melody once the congregation knows it well. There are any number of ways that you can contribute melodically to the praise band. Now, harmonically, you can contribute too. And the organ is great in those moments when you want to build and the praise band is maxed out and you still want to build a little bit more. There's a great spot in this very hymn for that. So I'll behave for this video as if I'm the entire praise band because I don't have any partners here. But imagine that I'm just playing the melody at the beginning, and when the build comes, then I'm adding parts. In other, more folk-style songs, you could add a little bit of shimmering strings in places where orchestras would do that. You could add a bass line, you could add a melodic counterpoint, all sorts of things that you could do. It takes new skill sets and new rehearsal techniques. You have to develop your skills of playing by ear and playing in any key. You have to develop your skills in reading a lead sheet and what that means. You have to translate, if you will, terminology that might be unfamiliar to you into language that is familiar to you. But it's all an opportunity to expand your musical horizons and those of your congregation. Just like I'm advocating that the organist be considered as a possible member of a praise band, I would also advocate that parts of the praise band be included in things that have traditionally been assigned to the organist. What if you used the percussion section of your praise band in the next piece from the Renaissance that you include in your worship? The possibilities are endless and limited only by our own imaginations as musicians.